The man really has courage. I mean, you look at some of the things that he has done, and he has gone across the grain to what is traditional to politics. You just don't find this anywhere. And so, that takes real, lion's heart courage, and he's got it. He's got it. We need people like this up in D.C. We really do.
It was really something that I respect him for doing, because I don't know that I would have had the courage to make that difficult decision. But that's what makes Bill, is that he has the courage to do the things that many of the rest of us don't.
I think he is different from most of the legislators that I have met. For one thing, if Bill Posey tells you he's going to do something, he does it. And he follows through. And as I mentioned earlier, he has taken on other legislators, sometimes very powerful legislators, and he has fought for things that he believes are absolutely needed, particularly for his constituents.
He has presented accountability. He holds himself accountable as he holds others. He says what he's going to do. He does what he says. And then in doing that, he's raising the bar for everybody who's in office. And that's something that you don't find very easily. Because of his outlook, he's able to take issues that are the tough ones to handle and to tackle, the ones that no one really wants to have before them.
He's a straight shooter. You have to worry about him telling you something, and then 4 or 5 days later, he has changed his mind. And he stood up for the people, and he was a voice for the voiceless. And that's what I really admire about him. And he had that rapport and had that communication skills that he could relate to across the board, regardless of party affiliation. That was his strength.
He's one of those people that really doesn't feel like he has to have his name in the newspaper every day, because he's working to get the job done.
I've been a lifelong Democrat and have lived here in this county most of my life. And I've supported Bill Posey for the entire time he's been in political office. Bill is someone who you have to respect no matter where you are on the political spectrum. And it's because at the end of the day, he's making those decisions based on what he thinks is the best interests of our state or in terms of our nation. In some cases, it means bucking the leadership in Tallahassee or ultimately in Washington. He won't be someone that'll just go along with whatever he's told, and he'll do what he thinks is right. And for me, that's what you have to have in a politician. It doesn't matter as much what party they're in. What's important is that they're always voting their conscience and at the same time voting the best interests of their constituency and ultimately the nation.